4, 3, 2, and 1.
And so we know that reinventing the wheel is a vital part of the fitness industry. It creates no additional benefit for people, but it does create straight cash money. Jawser Size is a legendary product. The shake weight is fantastic for causing you chronic wrist injuries. But to my delight, the Suicide Squad, made a recent video dissecting fitness gadgets.
This is a jump rope that counts your jumps.
But first, Goggins sends Rogan a birthday message.
54 years ago, you took your first breath. When taking that first breath, it made you eligible to die. I hope you're not enjoying your day by sitting.
Alright, enough of that. Let's address the elephant in the room. And I did crop that picture, but that joke will make sense once you see the film. And at 45 years old, let's just say he is a unit. He also seems to have a good sense of humour, where on his Instagram page, he's repeatedly posting pictures of himself in the Suicide Squad, whilst photoshopping himself out of every scene. Which, as a running joke, is actually pretty funny. But factually speaking, just so we are clear, he is on shed loads of pharmaceuticals. I mean lorry loads of the stuff. Clearing backstreet pharmacy stockrooms amounts of the stuff. And so that's just a factual statement, and I don't follow professional wrestling, so I don't know his career. Introducing the universally accepted piece of rubbish, trash garbage ab stimulator, that for some reason Ronaldo promoted at one point. Should I put him in my fantasy team? I mean, Lukaku, you are causing me some problems right now.
Is number 2.
The electric pulsating.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Control.
Yeah, it actually gave like an extra emphasis on your ab.
And you feel the electricity pulsating through the area.
I actually still feel it a little bit, like I'm
contraction. So, and it was what, like $15?
Yeah, it's like $20, something like that. And you can always use it for recovery as well.
You literally just made that up, you donut. I would love to see the evidence base where this contraption aids with recovery. Bad enough that you two feel that this product is in any way useful and list it as your second favourite, I would call it first loser, and have somehow formulated a positive conclusion.
And you can always use it for recovery as well. It stimulates your muscles.
I mean, this contraption is as unwanted as that piece of chewing gum under your shoe. But to make stuff up like it helps with recovery, Christian, that is stupid. And in an unrelated post, here's a picture of his legs. But they both feel it, so that's good.
It actually gave like an extra emphasis on your abs.
And you feel the electricity pulsating through the area.
I actually still feel it a little bit, like I'm
contraction.
Anecdotal gains, or I have a video citing the evidence base and experts and explain why electrical stimulation contraptions are just not effective for muscle growth and other physiological attributes. But Mel G agrees.
It stimulates your muscles.
Absolutely.
So that must be right. We will get to that pair of influencers later. And in this video, I have a little help from some friends who have recently made videos reviewing fitness gadgets.
And so this video contains no Suicide Squad spoilers.
It's all ball bearings now.
It does, however, contain John Cena and Pete Davidson. That is a glorious sentence.
They've shifted it. These are obviously 20-weight 40s. Obviously.
And Christian Heria with Melfit.
Trying to grow that booty. Definitely check out her stuff.
Now, to be fair, there were a few videos of Christian that tweaked my interest. I ate junk food for 24 hours was a completely redundant anecdotal experiment to tell people that junk food is bad for you. I'll just give you a minute to absorb that. That was groundbreaking, and I'd like to thank the member of this community who directed me towards that video. It was kind of like Supersize Me, but just not good. I let my untrained friends punch me in the face. Where do I start with that one? Punching him in the face? However, the fact that he made a point of stating that his friends are untrained in capital letters, they are not trained combat athletes, such as Christian, who makes topless boxing videos in his home gym where his trainer throws punches, let's call them, and Christian ducks, dives, dodges, and ducks or something like that. But I had to go with this one, that thumbnail. Look where you placed her. It's like a Roman temple with a statue outside. Adonis has entered the room.
Ab check.
Cena had Davidson. Heria had Mel G Fit.
You subscribe to Mel G Fit Instagram.
Don't mind if I do, I've got a spare 5 minutes. And here we have another cheek first fitness account, just what Instagram desperately needed. 794,000 followers. That is some QC right there. That is some QC quality content. That is quality QC quality content right there. Okay, so those are the teams. Here are the gadgets. First up, a smart jump rope. Don't tell Alpha M that this cost $16 instead of $280. And by the way, guess what the advert was that I got on this video?
And the advert I got on the video was for a $280 skipping rope.
And so when it comes to skipping ropes, aka jump ropes, just get the standard regular one. You don't need the one that counts jumps and these types of things that never work long term anyway, let's be honest. I'd be fairly confident in thinking that it won't accurately count your jumps over time. Just hard work with a standard skipping rope, and you can perform your session according to the intensity that you've programmed and according to the duration that you require. Done. And a couple of reviews.
This just made jumping easier so you can focus on getting in the zone and having a killer workout.
And so John Cena says he believes the second one. Me too.
Not worth it. If I was going to have this much problems, then I can just count in my head for all that matter.
They gave it a 2.5 star rating. Can I vote in negative stars? Next.
Bring on the next gadget.
All that.
So this next one we're gonna try is a 6-second app. My mom had this and it was never used. So I can't believe I'm actually gonna try it now. Yo, this thing is $40.
Dang, how much money do you think they made off of this?
Less than you made from your massage gun?
Clock, go. Woo! Let's go, Mel. Get that range of motion. All right. We're almost there, almost there. We're gonna see if this thing is really worth it. So like that, like this.
Con may not be as effective for advanced athletes, such as Chris. No, con, everything. It's trash.
For 40 bucks, honestly, I gotta say that is so not worth it.
Agreed, I actually agree with Heria.
I'd rather get the other thing for 20 bucks.
I would not rather get the other thing for $20, which, to be clear, is this.
I guess it's like an electric pulsing stimulator for the abs. It looks like the price of this actually is about 20 bucks.
I would just say to your audience, both of them are completely pointless. And to be fair, and to give some balance, Chris Heria has many ab and core training videos on his channel, which are far more useful than these gadgets and contraptions. And even though they do their cheesy type presenting to 13-year-olds, there is actually some splatterings of common sense in between. For example, in relation to the $90 sit-up thing.
They're gadgets that take up space. They're
Exactly.
where you can invest in different things that are way less expensive and more effective.
Exactly.
And of all the gadgets that they looked at, I do agree with them that the ab wheel is legit. It's a good, portable, useful piece of equipment.
Of equipment, which one would you say is the number one that we tried today?
Ab roller is very similar to what 42.
Yep.
It's really effective.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
And so I think that's good communication.
Bring on the next gadget.
The mobile gym. So mobile gyms are probably one of the biggest fitness infomercial pieces of equipment that you're going to see sold to you, which I buy every time. The portable yet highly effective overloading method that's going to get you incredible results and tone your muscles and all that you've heard. So in your head, what do you think this product will look like?
Okay,
I bet it wasn't that.
is that a Roku? It's actually a tiny gem in my pocket.
Alexa, what's the Latin for anticlimax? I do actually need to know that. I can just stick it as my about section for this channel.
This is gonna test grip, so I would basically do this.
And so, of course, training grip strength, for example, is useful. You can just use standard gym equipment for this type of stuff. For example, the monkey hang. I would question whether you need to purchase an individual item to train this attribute. And if you do want to squeeze on something, you could just buy like a standard type of flexible ball that you can just squeeze on, which would cost you £1 or £2. And if you want to improve your grip in different ways, you can just hold objects in different ways. And you may have household objects that you can do that with. And whilst it's not at the top of the hierarchy of importance, it's certainly a valuable attribute to think about. And this clip is called John Cena Would Be Terrible on The Price is Right.
How much do you think this one is?
Something like this, I would bet costs $800.
It is $120.
$120 for Alexa stepbrother, for you to squeeze with your hand.
The Active Body Active 5 handheld isometric strength training device.
Whoever made this, go and sit in the naughty corner.
And it helps you build muscle, get toned, and stay fit anywhere.
Well, that was horse. Where do we start? That it builds muscle? I mean, that's a highly problematic statement when we think about isometric exercises. I have a video on that. Of course, dynamic contractions are needed for effective muscle growth.
Get toned.
That it tones, the king of the beginner trap marketing statements, which in reality means absolutely nothing.
And stay fit anywhere.
And stay fit anywhere. Define fit. Because for me, that ain't it. And so this is garbage, and the marketing statements attributed to it are also garbage.
Here are the reviews for the Active 5.
Just do something. Just move. This is the answer.
Terrible workouts, hard to get into a groove. I threw the box away, so now I'm stuck with this horrible paperweight.
The second anonymous customer wasn't me, but let's just say we're kindred spirits. But this is how to make lemonade out of lemons.
Maybe do something like this. 17 pounds of strength. 26 pounds of strength in the other arm. That's right. This is the gun to watch at the show. Bring on the next gadget.
All right, Mel, here are your knee pads. Now time for the 30-second test. Are you ready? This is the last move. I want you to give it everything you got. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, work those obliques. Do a 360. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, shoot. Almost there, Mel.
I'm just going to leave that right there.
Bring on the next gadget.
Massage gun. Completed it, mate.
How's that feel?
It feels insane.
I love how like toned and jiggly it looks on your arm.
And so massage, of course, is a legitimate concept. And sports massage is used on athletes for recovery and for performance attributes. But I don't know how good these little devices are for that purpose. Let John Cena translate.
These are interesting. And once again,
Another vibrator.
Strange parallel between home intimate amusement and physical fitness gadgetry.
And here are some reviews.
The small design def makes it easier to hit harder spots. Love it.
It feels like a jackhammer punching you over and over. I hated this product, returned.
But
Yeah, I'm using this for my OnlyFans page.
yeah.
Talking of which, make up your mind, OnlyFans. They faced backlash after banning explicit content. Essentially, Belle Delphine fans were losing their mind, madly typing from their mummy's basement. But here is actually a serious piece of information in their video, which takes a long time to get to, where John Cena legitimately explains what this can be used for and what it shouldn't be used for.
This is a hammer. And if you have a hurt arm and your arm is in pain and your body is in full defensive mode, you're essentially taking a hammer to it. It's not relaxing the tissue at all. It's aggravating it. Percussion can be really good by like waking up all those muscles and getting them ready for activity. But man, if you're in pain, don't put a hammer on something that already hurts.
And to end, a vibrating foam roller. I honestly had no idea. Who was the person that looked at foam rollers in the gym and thought, I can work with that? Cha-ching.
How much do you think this high intensity vibrating foam roller is, John?
$150?
Very close, $200.
$200 for a foam roller. Behave yourselves. And so, of course, foam rollers have their purpose. That's not the issue here. It's when you take one of them and you add tech to it and you're selling it to people for $200, which in my opinion is completely unnecessary.
This could be a great finish to your workout.
Yeah.
Just gotta get on that inside edge.
Okay.
And in about 90 more seconds, my workout will be finished.
Of course, tech in certain aspects can be useful, but in my opinion, when you look at the products in this video, this sort of upscaling of them with tech is just not necessary because it doesn't give you any further physiological benefit. Some people may argue that there's extra convenience to it. I actually argue with some of these things, it's worse for convenience because you're having to worry about the thing working the whole time and stop working and figuring it out rather than just focusing on your exercise and session. And so please let me know what you think about the gadgets that I've shown in this video. Maybe you disagree with me on them, that's fine, let me know. Maybe you agree with me and have some hilarious comments, that is also great. I'm James Linker, thank you so much for watching, I'll see you soon.
Thanks, sir. It's it.
Can't get this too.
Work it, girl, work it. There you go. You said you've used this before, right?